First of all, I would like to begin by wishing you a happy 4th of July. This would be my first 4th of July as an American since I became a US citizen last July, but it was after the 4th. So I guess I can have all the fun of the 4th of July this year. I have not picked my team yet, Jayhawks or Wildcats. I'm going to be neutral and stick with my own cricket team. Even though I have been here in the parish for a couple of weeks now, this is my first official weekend. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you and share a few things about myself. My name is Reginald Saldanha, a little bit of British and Portuguese there, but people call me Reggie. And obviously, I'm not a native of Kansas. I'm sure you have figured that out. I came to the United States and to this archdiocese in the year 2005 and was incarcerated a priest of this archdiocese in the year 2008 to serve the fine folks here. I was born and raised in a town called Mangalore in the state of Karnataka in South India, and I am the 9th of 10 children to my parents. Grew up in a Catholic family, and from my childhood I had a great desire to be a priest and a missionary. So after my college, I joined a missionary diocese called Wabag in Papua New Guinea in the South Pacific. After completing my seminary formation in India, I was ordained a priest in the year 1997, and in the following year, I left for New Guinea for my first assignment. I worked in New Guinea for 7 years, but because our diocese was doing well in terms of local vocations, and also because loneliness due to isolation was gradually starting to catch up with me, I found continuing my ministry there rather challenging, and so I decided to look for a new place for my ministry, and with the help of a friend priest, I landed in this archdiocese. My first assignment in the archdiocese was at Holy Trinity in Lenexa. I was very much loved and well accepted by the folks in that parish. And after serving in that parish for 3.5 years, in October of 2008, I was sent as a pastor of 3 small parishes in Osawatomie, Mount City, and Lacine, and I loved all those assignments. Last December, I entered a treatment program because I crossed a professional boundary. It has nothing to do with the minors or any finances. But these past 6 months have been a great time of grace and renewal and recommitment to my priesthood. And as I return to the archdiocese now, I will be continuing to participate in that program, staying at the Queen of the Holy Rosary Rectory in Overland Park. So hence, I may not be as readily available as you may want me to be for some time. I love being a priest, and I want to be the very best priest that I can be. And I am grateful to our Archbishop and to Monsignor Tom Tang for their love and support and for this assignment. And I am very excited to be here at Ascension Parish to serve you. You can be assured that I will serve you to the best of my ability as long as I am allowed to be here with you. And I humbly ask you for your prayers, your love, and support. Last year, Pope Francis called for this year of mercy, and we are responding by experiencing the graces of the year as much as possible. Today, I can certainly say that I have taken full advantage of this year of mercy. In the past 6 months, I have experienced God's mercy in a very profound way through so many people, my Archbishop, brother priest, parishioners, family, and friends. And I continue to experience this here among you. Today's gospel concludes with the disciples of Jesus rejoicing over their successes and the fact that Jesus' power worked through them. But Jesus tells them, do not rejoice because the spirits are subject to you, but rejoice because your names are written in heaven. In other words, Jesus tells them, rejoice because you have found a home in my love, in my presence. And it's a very comforting message of Jesus for all of us. While success and achievements in our discipleship do bring us joy and make us feel great, our failures or lack of success can sometimes bog us down, make us feel discouraged. And Jesus wants to make sure that this does not happen to his disciples. Today, Jesus once again sends each of us to proclaim his good news wherever we go, and he invites us to rejoice because as we go out into his vineyard, he assures us of his love, of his presence, and he reminds us that his love accommodates our failures and our repairs. And today, that's a great reason for all of us to rejoice. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Reggie, and welcome to Ascension. We are happy to have you here with us.